Good evening, everyone. I want to begin by saying what an honor it is to be here tonight. Thank you for the invitation. I also want to say that I'm way out of my comfort zone, so I pray for your grace. This is my story. I was born in 2001 in Jacksonville, Florida. From a very early age, things were rough. My mother and I lived in a low-income-based home and were around a lot of crime and negativity. My mother did the best she could, but often struggled to raise me due to lack of support and resources. And as much as my mother did for me, I longed for a father, or at least a father figure. All throughout school, I would get in trouble. I was a class clown and found joy in socializing and making people laugh. I would often get in fights because I was short-tempered and did not know how to control my emotions. Fighting was a result of anger from not being understood and not being able to verbally express my thoughts and feelings. Eventually, I realized I was acting out because I wasn't getting the love and affection I needed at home. Receiving validation from students helped fill a void I was missing. Once I realized this, I finally started getting attention for positive reasons, and it felt really good. That all changed in 2018. A local street gang noticed my cry for help and attempted to use that to get me to commit crimes and make bad decisions. Knowing that it would not lead to a positive outcome, I chose not to join the gang, and I paid a price for it. It all happened on September 19th, 2018, 5 years ago this month. I was shot walking to school. I was only 17 years old. I was rushed to the hospital with several gunshot wounds. I had tears in my liver and spleen, but thankfully the bullets missed other vital organs. After 5 days in the hospital, I went to my single mother's home to recuperate and plan my way out. Me getting shot affected everybody. The story was all over the news locally at first, then it went nationwide. Thankfully, the story caught the attention of my assistant principal, who took me under his wing. He asked me how I feel about college, and I laughed and replied, "I'm from the streets. We don't do college over here." He laughed and replied, "You can laugh all you want, but you are going to college." He helped me get all my requirements to go to college, and I arrived at the College of Coastal Georgia in 2020. On my first day at Coastal, I was greeted by Mr. Quentin Staples with Student Affairs. Immediately, I liked his appearance, his style for sure, but also how he made me feel right at home in Brunswick. Mr. Staples is my mentor, and he is responsible for the man I am today. Also, Mr. Staples is here tonight. Even with this wonderful mentor, my first semester at CCGA was not the best. For the first time in my life, I experienced culture shock. Being around people that were not like me affected me negatively. I failed the first 2 semesters at college and then fell into a deep depression. It was challenging, but I did not let that stop me. I studied, went to tutoring, and began learning to express my problems and concerns to my professors and Mr. Staples and the wonderful CCGA staff. I got involved with the African American Male Initiative and other clubs that led to my passion, working with kids who have autism. Every weekday I work with at least one little boy, someone who, like me, needs a little extra attention. At the same time, my grades have improved drastically. I was able to go from a 0.33 to a 2.53 GPA currently. It's not where it needs to be, but it's getting there. I will graduate next year or possibly early 2025. Let me say that again. I will graduate from college. I will be the first in my family to do so, but I guarantee I will not be the last. I hope to use my degree in psychology and human services and everything life has taught me thus far to continue my work with kids with autism. Maybe I can be that father figure to a boy who needs it, just like I needed it. I still do. But tonight is not about me. I'm standing on the shoulders of the other 340,000 students who are seeking a college education in Georgia, utilizing the support of so many people along the way. And I hope, we all hope, to make you proud. Thank you.